Hello, my name is Rodney. I'm from the PO Gamer Cooking YouTube channel, and today I am going to be going over my top 10 favorite sports games. Anybody that knows me knows I really don't like sports games that much. And I thought, well, I know there's a lot. I played quite a few of them when I was younger, mainly because my brother loves them. Oh gosh, he has so many sports games that I'm just like, no. But me and him did play some together, and there's some that I actually really enjoyed. I've had fond memories of playing. And I'm going to go through some of them right now. Number 10 is actually a game that me and my brother played a lot together. He would normally beat me. I was never really that good, but we played it a lot on the Super Nintendo, and that is NCAA basketball. Even, it doesn't matter if I picked, I think it was North Carolina was the best team in this game, and it doesn't matter who he would pick, he would always beat me. Yeah, I was just really bad at this game, but I did have a lot of fun playing it. I have a lot of fond memories of that game. And you will notice a theme throughout most of these, that they are generally the same sport. Another game that I remember playing, I got this in the 3DO when I bought mine. This is for some reason, I'm not sure why I bought a sports game for the 3DO, but I did. And I actually got pretty good at it. Me and my brother could have good games at it. Nobody else actually really ever heard of it. It's kind of a weird one, but it's called Slam & Jam 95. I believe the 95 is the year it came out, but I don't believe it had any licensed teams in it or anything like that, but it was pretty good. One thing about it that's kind of annoying is the camera view was from like half court, like going like from one end of the field of the court to the other. So if you were on, but it stayed pretty close. Like if you were on offense, the camera was at half court looking towards your goal. The problem is if you were player 2, the camera would be at half court looking back this way. So the goal would be like the closest thing to yours to the screen, and the half court would be the furthest away. So it made it really hard on player 2. And then we found out that there was an option to switch the camera every time when the ball changed, which that made it a lot easier. But yeah, it's actually really good. It was a good game. It had it was kind of the beginning of like 3D sports games, so there was some issues with it, but a lot of fond memories of this game. I really enjoyed it. That's number 9. Number 8 is one of the few that deviates from basketball, because I played basketball when I was younger, and in school, let me actually open this out of this little case. It's a Game Boy game. But yeah, I played basketball when I was in school growing up. I really enjoyed it. I had excuse me. But and it just basketball is always my favorite sport. Never was big into football or baseball or anything like that. A lot of my friends were. I just never got into it. Also, I've always never been a person that really likes to watch sports. I like to play sports, so it's another reason why I've kind of not really been into sports games very much. But another game I played a lot when I was younger is Mario Tennis. This is a really good tennis game that you can take on the go. I've really enjoyed it throughout the years. I don't believe this is my original copy though. I think this might actually be one that I've replaced mine with. I think I actually lost mine. Can't remember though. I have to look and see. I can't remember. I think I have another version of Mario Tennis somewhere that this one. Not sure. Yeah, I can't remember if this is my original game or not, but Mario Tennis I remember playing when I was younger and really enjoying it. That's number 8. Actually, I try to keep all my games in these little cases. When I find these places, I always buy them all up. Especially the Game Boy or the Game Gear. I buy a lot of those up. Okay. Number 7. Another basketball game. This game's more of an arcade style. Well, actually, it is an arcade basketball game. And it's kind of the game that led to NBA Jam. And that is Arch Rivals. Very good game. Me and my brother played this all the time. Basically, you run to the court, put your opponent, steal the ball from them. You can actually jump and pull their pants down. You can slam dunk the basketball, break the backboards, just really good game. It's really fun. The fans will throw stuff on the court, and you can slip on the like Coke or any type of cola or anything like that on the floor. Very fun game. Highly recommend it. And that's number 7. I'm trying to keep track in my head. Okay, and this is really, I think, this game here, I think it's really the first sports game I really liked. And me and my brother would put it on the longest time per quarter. I think it was like maybe 45 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 30 minutes. And we'd play it for hours on end. And that is Double Dribble on the NES. I love this game. Me and my brother, I always picked Boston because my favorite team at that time was the Boston Celtics. And I think he'd pick LA. Like the teams weren't licensed, they would just say where they were from. Like Boston, LA, I think there was Chicago and stuff like that, but it wasn't the Chicago Bulls or the Boston Celtics. But yeah, I highly recommend this game. It's very good. Based off the arcade game. And actually, I like the NES version better than I do the arcade game, that's generally rare. Like, I like the Art Travels arcade game better than the Art Travels NES game, but I actually like the NES version the best. That's number 6. Alright. Number 5, we have another basketball game. Really? You're like, wow, another basketball game. But this one's on the DS. Some people didn't like it that much, but I actually liked it a lot. I loved going around playing it. And it's actually one of those that had single card play. And you could actually just put your card in, download it to other people's games, and they could play with you, even though they didn't have the game. And that is Mario Hoops 3-on-3. It was actually a pretty good game. I loved playing it. I played this quite a bit, actually, like on the go. It's something that I remember, I think I might have been in line for the Wii. And I had this, and I had Mario Kart 6 or 7, I can't remember which one. But we played Mario Kart for a little while, and then we actually put this in, played it, and it was I think it was me and 3 of my friends while we were in line to get the Wii. We played this, and we all had a blast. I mean, when you're up at 3 in the morning in the cold at a Best Buy, you're like, who has something to play? And we popped this in. There's actually a lot of people coming by wanting to join in, but the thing is I think it's just 2 to 4 players is the only thing can play it with the DS single card download play. So yeah, but 2 to 4 even with the multi-card. So yeah, it's kind of crappy about that you couldn't have 6 people, but we did. We had 4 people playing. We played that for most of the night. Okay, a number 4 game. I actually had to look up to see if this was actually a sport. I was like, I'm not sure if this is a sport or not, but I was like, okay, I looked it up and it said it was an equestrian sport. If you know what that means, then you probably know what this, well, then you know it's a horse racing game. But you may not have heard this game because it's on the Neo Geo. I have a MVS, the one with the big giant arcade machines, and that is Stakes Winner 2. When I bought my Neo Geo, the guy they had 3 games with it, and this is one of them. This is not the original box it came in. I actually have the original cardboard box, but this is an aftermarket one that looks a little bit better on your shelf. But yeah, the cartridges are huge. So yeah, if you want to look at the one for the AVS, which is the console version of this, it actually will have a label on the game, so you can always tell the difference between a MVS game and an AVS. So the MVS are generally just black or clear, something like that, but they just have the name of the game on top. And this is the little stuff that actually came with it for the arcade. And I actually have, it's in the box, I actually have the little marquee that goes into the Neo Geo, and I have the stickers that go on that arcade dealers, operators, I think that's the term. They would put on the actual case. But I actually have all that, so I have the complete set for Stakes Winner 2. That's actually really cool. I really enjoy. I knew nothing about this game when I first got my MVS, put it in. I was like, I'll lose every time. And I actually started looking. If you know anything about Neo Geo, before you put your coin in, it actually shows you how to play and what the buttons do. And I watched that, and I was like, oh, okay. And I actually started getting pretty good at it. And then I actually bumped the difficulty up to the normal level. I think it's like 3 or 5 or something like that. And I was like, okay, yeah, I can get past like the first or second race. Then after that, I'm just dying. I'm not dying, but I'm losing every time. But yes, Stakes Winner 2. It's online. It says it's a sport, so not state, but horse racing is a sport. So I really love this game, and that's my number 4. Number 3. It's one of the rare games. It's not a basketball game, and this game I played. Oh man, this, and I played the Mario Soccer also, but I can't find that one for some reason. I'm not sure if I let somebody borrow it and they kept it or what, but I'm only showing games that I own currently, and that is Sega Soccer Slam. Holy cow, I played this game so much. It is very fun. I have it on the GameCube. I think it was also on the PS2, maybe on the Xbox also. But yeah, I highly recommend this game. It's so cheap. You can buy it for like $3 or $4 most places. But the characters are so out there, just outrageous, and just I highly recommend this game. So much fun. Me and my wife played it a lot. We played it when we were dating, and it just awesome. Okay, and now we have another game that's not a basketball game. Well, I actually got a few. Let's see here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, half are basketball. Okay, that's not too bad. I thought it was worse than that. This is the only version I have of this game, so it's a compilation disc on the PSP, and it's on the EA Replay. But the game I'm talking about, it's Mutant League Football. It's on this disc. Holy cow, I love that game. If I could find the cartridge somewhere, I would definitely buy it. It is... it's crazy. It's like you're playing football and everybody's a mutant. Like, there's skeletons, there's zombies and monsters, and like the football field has bombs on it, and there's pit holes, and you can actually bribe the ref. And when you bribe the ref, he calls penalties on you for like whining and stuff. And then if you're like me and my brother, we knew the commands really quickly, so we could actually do something really fast, and we'd be like, oh crap, did he bribe the ref or not? Because if you bribe the ref, you can actually kill the ref on your side. So you can actually and the thing is but if you're the offense and you bribe the ref, the defense can try to kill him. And if you're the offense, you can try to stop them. And sometimes the ref will make it off the field, sometimes they won't. But yeah, it's a very, very good game. I highly recommend it. Mutant League Football, if you can find that somewhere and you have a Sega Genesis, I highly recommend playing it. If you have a PSP and you see the EA Replay, get it. It has some other good games on it too, but Mutant League Football is awesome. Alright, number 1. I played this game so much, holy cow. And I'm just... I played all the games in the series up to this one. I don't think I've bought any of the new ones. But I don't know how many times this is one of the few games I've unlocked all the achievements for on the 360. And that is Fight Night Round 4. Holy cow, I played the crap out of this game. I would start a career, go through, beat everybody, become the champion, I'd retire him, then I'd start another one. And I would actually try fighting weight classes above me and below me. I've tried inside fighters, outside fighters, counter boxers, just everything at this game. I love this game for some. I don't know what it was about this one, just really stuck with me. And I still play this game a lot. I mean, well, depends what you consider a lot. I'll probably pop it in once a month and play for probably 30 minutes to an hour. I really enjoy this game. So yeah, number 1, Fight Night Round 4. I'm not even sure if I said that or not. But yeah, very good game. I highly, highly, highly recommend this. But I have one game that was going to be my number 1. Then this is purely for nostalgia reasons, the reason why this would be number 1. It's not a great game, and it's not on a great system either. And I even looked this up. It's like, is this considered a sport? In the UK, they do play this as a sport. But this game is so different from the actual sport. Like I can't even say this the arcade even. I was like, I can't even say it's arcade rules. This is just so different. But that is the Wacky World of Miniature Golf on the Philips CDI. Me and my brother played this game so much when we were younger. We loved it. If you've ever played it before, you know that it's one of the most frustrating games because there's not really it's all about memorization. So if you memorize the timing of everything, oh, when this thing opens up this way, okay, now hit the ball and you'll make a hole in one every time. Once you memorize, I think there's 18 holes or 9 holes, but once you memorize, yeah, there is 18 holes. Once you memorize all of those, there's nothing to the game. I mean, you just wait. All right, you made the shot. But it's being younger, playing it. It was really cool. It's all animated like cartoon graphics. So yeah, I can't really say I recommend the game because you have to go find the Sega CDI and you're going to find this game. And when you play it, you're going to realize it's not that good of a game. But pure nostalgia, just me and my brother playing this was awesome. I mean, my brother, when my son was born, my brother came to visit because he lives on the halfway across the country right now. And we actually played this game. And it just brought back a lot of memories of us sitting down when we were really young teenagers and playing it. So this is my number 1. If it can be considered a sport, but I don't really think it can, so I'm not really putting it number 1. So this is kind of an honorable mention. So yeah, if you want to knock one off the list, it'd probably be, if you want to put this as number 1, just knock NCAA basketball off the list and put this as number 1. If you don't consider this a sport, put this back on number 10 and this number 1. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be back here with some more pretty soon. I know this is kind of a weird one, kind of like, wait, you don't like sports games, but you're showing us your top 10? Well, really showing you my top 10 because I do like some sports games, and they're just kind of a little bit different than what your typical sports game is. I'm not a big fan of the NBA Live and NBA 2K series. I think that's the current ones. But there is one that I used to play with my brother on the Sega Genesis. I really enjoyed it, but these were ones that I played more, and I really enjoyed these a little bit more. And that's the reason why they're on the list and that one's not. Yeah. My brain was like, wait, you turned that around, I think. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll be back here soon with some more, and till next time. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked the video, go ahead and give me a like. If you'd like to see more from me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I release at least 2 videos a week. Most of the time I release more. Leaving a comment actually helps me a lot. Helps me know what you'd like, dislike, or would like to see on my channel. So go ahead and leave me a comment. If you would like to get in touch with me, have any questions, anything like that, you can go ahead and email me at vmail@pogamer.com. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time.